Yeah, I heard some people that reacted to this were crashing out. I don't know if it's because of the special program itself, or if people in the comments were harassing them for saying how bad it is. I don't know. We'll find out. I didn't look too far into it, so we're gonna watch this special program and see how it is. Okay. At least they go straight into a trailer, I guess. I guess this is the new area, Volcano. This looks like a Mario level. Tankosaurus, so a defensive type Saurus. Okay, what's its feature? Okay. Does it break boulders or something? It's an electro version. Is it just for traveling? So it lets you travel to land. I didn't see any stamina bar, so I guess it helps with traversing. Hey, Ashley. There's the ensemble. Okay, now the big thing about Ianson is that they weren't voiced any of the cutscenes. If that's not fixed yet, okay, so yeah, that's her ability. If that's not fixed yet, it's gonna suck really badly for the game, but we'll see. At least for people that prefer to play in English. They're really just spending a lot of time just showing a bunch of the map. There's Veresa. Now, a lot of people were complaining about her design, either because she's a little thick or just straight up not liking the aesthetics of her design. She's very similar to the Tankosaurus. Her running animation's funny. It's very like cartoony, which it gives her a little bit of distinction, but man, she's just like a bull. Okay, so both of the characters coming out have a similar running feature. And if you want to traverse through Notland more conveniently and faster, you have to pull for them. Or else you're going to have to find these Tankosauruses that are probably only located in the new area and turn into them to be able to conveniently walk through all of Notland. And only Notland, not the rest of Teyvat. As they're showcasing here, so it convinces you to get them. It's because of mostly of her skin color. I mean, there's that too, but that's like old news. There was a lot of hate for her because she's a little thicker. Some people were calling her fat, which is totally wrong. Why are they showing the same thing over and over again? Holy smokes. Why do I gotta waste my time like this? Okay, we saw this already. They did not need to spend this amount of time on this. Okay, that lasted way too long.
Phew, I made it. I'm not late, am I? Nope.
Okay, the voice actors are talking now.
Oh, and speaking of...
That was such a waste of time. They spent way too much doing that. I don't want to skip and accidentally miss something.
Exciting! We get to host the special program.
Yes, her name is Naomi McDonald's.
I have to be honest. I mean, Mizuki's Natland Bathhouse isn't opening in.
Maybe she owns part of McDonald's. Who knows?
Oh, let's start with the version trailer.
Okay, let's go. Hold on. Okay, some more aerial areas. So if you have Chasca, you're going to be having a good time. Otherwise, you'll be having less of a good time. Oh, this area looks cool. Okay. Wait, you have to go inside to get to this new area? That's interesting. Well, at least Veresa has two good reasons to be pulled.
We made it! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
What up, my dudes?
Ooh.
The name's Aoife, a vet from
That's
the Flower
Aoife?
Clan.
Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to
He
see
looks
which
alright.
tribe's the strongest, huh?
He doesn't look very tribal, though.
Time for a real showdown. Form first.
She's a 4-star, right? Wait, no, is she a 4 or 5-star? I don't remember. Nope.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me.
A Tolly! Get ready to feast!
Ooh. Oh, yeah, food eating contests.
More, please.
Okay, not gonna lie, that food looks good. That food looks good.
If you can.
2D
Figure
platformer.
out which way to go, of course.
They're actually adding a 2D platformer
Evil jerk of a mushroom.
after Wuthering Waves did it.
Here goes nothing. Look
Oh.
out below.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't mind
Here I
getting
go.
face planted by that.
Ultimate flying kick.
The comic book effects with her ultimate is a nice touch. That's a new world boss.
Oh no, not good. The volcano is acting up again.
I mean, that's the way with a lot of service gacha games nowadays, to be fair. Okay, so they showed 2 new bosses. Okay, another new area? Okay, that's a lot. Not gonna lie, this new area looks pretty big.
Ungrateful humans.
Who?
Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
I gotta think this through. What should I do?
It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this, but not every historical mystery can be unraveled.
A third new boss? This is a new weekly boss. Yep. That's a new weekly boss. I think a lot of people are going to be into Aoife. I feel like Aoife looks like like a lot of people would be into.
This version looks so fun. That seems to be the vibe of the Collective of Plenty in general. So true.
The Collective of Plenty is the traveler's final stop in their tribe.
I didn't realize
the tribe is located near the Great Volcano.
she had a British accent, or English accent.
The people of Natland view the volcano as a sacred mountain.
Ooh, Sacred
Okay.
Mountain. That sounds a bit cool.
Yeah. So for travelers who have played
They think that the volcano is a sacred mountain. Okay.
through the Cinder City World Quest,
Aye.
the name might sound familiar. It's the place we were told to take our Saurian companion.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're planning to explore the volcano, head to the tribe first and keep going from there.
Whoa, that platform looks like it has bullhorns. Kind of like Veresa. Must be one of the main attractions of the tribe. Huh, did that volcano just erupt?
Yeah, the volcano is dormant most of the time, but if the ground starts to shake, it could be a sign that an eruption is imminent. But if that happens, you can just find somewhere safe and watch the volcanic rain. It's actually really
Wait,
beautiful.
does this happen in the
You'll probably encounter
overworld?
falling rocks too, but the tribe Saurians can help out with that.
Oh, nice.
Like the other
Or is
tribes,
this
the
just
collective
going to be
is home
tied to
unique
story? Like,
Saurian. This
will
tribe-
it every now and then erupt, regardless of story or Archon quest? That would be cool. That would be a nice feature. It would be like weather. Like every now and then there's like lightning, and then you can get struck by lightning, except you get struck by volcanic rocks. That's actually cool.
Tatankasaur. The little ones may look cute and innocent, but don't be fooled. Adult Tatankasaurs are powerful creatures. They can smash rocks and other objects by sprinting at them. Striking something with their
Okay.
horns triggers their fighting spirit, enabling them to perform a second sprint, which is faster, more powerful, and allows them to briefly dash across
They can walk
water
on
or
water
liquid
too?
phlogiston. Tatankasaurs are gentle creatures at heart, but when they get serious, their brute strength is nothing to scoff at.
I
Take
actually
advantage of
hate
the
this
indwelling mechanic during
because these
exploration,
creatures are
and
only
no
going to be in the new
obstacle will
area,
be able to stand in
Notland.
your way.
Sweet.
So you won't be able to use it in the
should also
old
mention,
area, I don't think.
Veresa has a Tatankasaur companion of her own.
And you just
Her name
can't
is
summon
Vanessa.
these outside of Notland.
Oh, she even has
I
a
just
little bow on
really
her
hate the mount
leg.
features now.
What's she doing?
Oh, looks like she's keeping watch over the orchard for Veresa. And speaking of the orchard, let's look at some of Veresa's food favorites.
Okay.
Why?
Veresa's family owns the orchard, so it looks like their fresh fruit made the top of the list. Being so close to the volcano,
She's a farmer.
Great farming area, so the fruit is
Okay.
even more delicious.
Oh, what about that? What's the epic feast showdown?
It's actually a speed eating contest featuring a ton of delicious food.
The servings are
I can't. Okay, the food looks good.
that big? How do people even finish something like that?
Come hungry, I guess? Veresa will introduce the traveler to another one of her favorites during her tribal chronicle, a fruit-flavored mushroom.
And we're sure it's not poisonous?
Well, just think of it as a regional delicacy. It's supposed to taste
Okay.
really good, but there's actually a legend about these mushrooms in the Collective of Plenty.
A legend?
Yeah, most of the mushrooms are red, but according to the legend, if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Wait,
No.
what happened to the regular mushroom? Isn't that a fungus?
Okay, so this might sound weird, but looks like that's all we can divulge for now. But don't worry, all will be revealed in Veresa's Tribal Chronicle. Whether you want to participate in the Epic Feast Showdown, unravel the mystery of the green mushrooms, or learn more about Veresa herself, be sure to check it out. Plus, you
Not
don't have to
interested in
progress through the
farming.
whole Natland
A farming
to
story,
start
no
the
thank you.
Chronicle. And if completed within a certain time frame, travelers can earn primo gems and level up materials for Veresa.
During
I
the
don't like that either.
invasion, Veresa was busy defending her tribe, right? The situation was so dangerous back
I heard a lot of people going crazy that Mao is is the voice actress for Veresa. So
I hope she didn't get
but that's
hurt.
about it.
Well, Veresa may seem to move at her own pace, but don't be fooled. She's a fierce warrior of her tribe. As long as she can get herself in the zone.
Oh, you mean by eating 100 servings?
No. Well, okay, that is one way. But she also has a different method. So Veresa grew up reading stories about Natland's heroes, and she always dreamed of following in their footsteps. So she made herself a mask modeled after the one her idol Fiatenna wore. Whenever she wears a mask, it's like she can channel the hero she always wanted to be.
Oh, that's so sweet.
All right, let's take a look at her combat abilities.
Running late again.
Okay. Wait, she can walk. She can run on water too. Okay. If you want to have more characters that can walk on water and have a more convenient time in the overworld, you have to pull for Veresa.
Headbutt.
I bet she can also break boulders as well.
Volcano kablam. Ultimate flying kick. Hi.
Oh my god, the heart effects.
It is cute.
She even falls down? That's so adorable.
Without the mask, Veresa's movements can be a bit uncoordinated, awkward, and clumsy. But once
Okay.
she has the mask on, her demeanor does a complete 180.
Oh, yeah, this girl's got wrestling skills.
Definitely. But the core of her kit is actually her plunging attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of different, right?
She's a plunge
Veresa
attacker?
uses the momentum of her charged attack to leap into the air and then plunge toward her enemies. After unleashing her elemental skill, tapping her normal attack will allow her to quickly perform a charged attack and then attack with greater speed.
Wow, she seems a lot more lithe, and her moves seem more forceful.
Forceful is right. Veresa gains Night Soul points by hitting enemies with her plunging attack. When her Night Soul points reach maximum level through this method, Veresa can enter a special state and consume Night Soul points to unleash an even stronger plunging attack.
So this must be the hero state you mentioned before, when she wears the mask and channels her idol. Wow, yeah, her moves definitely look so much more confident now.
That's for sure. The combination of her elemental skill, charged attack, and plunging attack is where her kit really shines. Plus, when in this state, for a brief period of time after performing a plunging attack, Veresa can unleash a special elemental burst.
Oh, I get it. So the on-screen indicator around her signals when you can unleash it.
Yep, and during her normal elemental burst, Veresa dons her mask, enters her special combat state, and unleashes a powerful flying kick against her enemies.
Whew, that's a strong kick.
Of course, adventuring isn't all about combat. Like the
Nope.
Saurians of her tribe, Veresa is good at sprinting, jumping, and smashing through obstacles in her way.
Yeah, I
course
was
she
gonna
is.
say, that leg spinning animation when she sprints is just so cute.
Yeah, plus, if she encounters an obstacle on the road, she can just leap right over it.
Yeah, she jumps pretty high.
Veresa's a great fighter when she needs to be, but she doesn't do too well in a competition setting. She's afraid of hurting other people.
Her skirt is so
she's
small,
all
you see
power
what
and
she's
no
wearing
control,
underneath.
huh?
It's insane.
I bet Yun-san could help with that. Veresa's one of her students, right?
Yes, and Yansan's ancient name means power, so if anyone can teach Veresa about wielding immense strength, it's her.
Oh, speaking of Yansan, it seems like our travel guide has some information about her.
Yes, these are some of Yansan's tips for a successful visit to the Collective of Plenty. So let's take a look at some of the
Is
recommended activities
Yansan
around her
4 or
tribe.
5 star?
The
I haven't been
Collective of
following
Plenty
this.
is all about brute strength, so wrestling matches are a popular activity, especially between people and Saurians. If you're interested, head to the wrestling arena to check it out.
Whoa, that looks like a close match.
Travelers might also spot Matador Monatus around the outskirts of the tribe.
I get the name now. They definitely look like bullfighters.
Or, I guess, Saurian fighters in this case. Anyway, these little guys are pranksters that like to taunt the Tatankasaurs with their banners. In true Collective of Plenty fashion, the best way to get rid of them is by charging straight at them. Of course, we can't forget about the most popular pastime in the tribe, exercise. And since Ion-san is a professional trainer, a lot of people come to her for nutrition plans, training plans, and strength training exercises. I mean, she can do it all.
Yeah, but it's quite
Okay.
contrast seeing her train people who are so much bigger than her. But once you learn about her personality, I feel like you don't even notice her height anymore. She just definitely seems dependable and supportive.
Definitely. So let's take a look at how all that training plays out in combat.
Okay.
You haven't quite hit your reps for today. Come on, one more set.
Why you gotta call me out like that though?
Start the clock. Heads up.
Okay.
As you can see, Ion-san
Does that
is
mean-
an electro polearm user.
Use DPS as well.
Isn't that a barbell?
Hey, a barbell can be an effective weapon, but only in the hands of an experienced in-game professional, of course. So don't try this at home, travelers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the barbell fighting to Yansan.
With her elemental skill, Ion-san gains night soul points and dashes forward a certain distance.
Quick.
With her elemental burst, Ion-san unleashes a powerful ground pound and summons her limited edition kinetic energy scale for workouts to the field.
Wait, what does that do?
The energy scale follows the active character and boosts their attack based on Ion-san's own attack and amount of night
That's a
soul
new
points.
monster.
The more night soul points she has, the higher the boost.
Ah, okay. So it's better for Yansan's night soul points to remain high.
Yes, exactly. And that's where the energy scale's other function comes in. The energy scale logs the distance the active character has moved, excluding Ion-san herself. The more Ion-san's party members move, the more night soul points she gains, which means her attack buff is higher.
Wow, okay, so it all comes down to the amount of exercise. Very fitting for a trainer. So Yansan probably works best with characters who use movement abilities in combat.
That's true. Although, because of that, her buff isn't restricted to a specific AoE, so moving around is kind of the point. I'm sure travelers will figure out all sorts of cool team comps.
That's so nice.
Also, when a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul burst, Ion-san obtains the warming up effect through one of her talents, allowing her to continuously restore HP to your current active character for a period of time.
Oh, I like that.
Did they? I feel like they just
Recovery's
just got
definitely important in
quiet
training
because
too.
they've moved on to
Ion-san's
better
training comes in
games.
handy for exploration as well. In the Night Soul's Blessing state, Ion-san's movement speed is enhanced, and holding the sprint button allows her to enter the even faster at rush state.
Wow, that's lightning fast. Looks like Yansan's got some serious athletic ability. I really like how all her skills suit her profession.
Yeah, I feel like her training philosophy really shines through. It takes constant, dedicated practice to truly harness your power, and that's definitely what makes Ion-san so effective against her enemies.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of enemies, I see a danger notice here.
Right. Well, travelers need to defeat this creature to get Veresa's Ascension materials. It uses scalding lava and rocks to attack its foes, so make sure you're prepared, travelers.
This
Okay,
monster
but
kind
do
of
they drop
reminds
the
me of
electric
lava
crystals that
enemies
you
we
need
faced
for
before.
ascending
The
and
ones afraid
electro
of pyro
characters?
attacks.
Oh, you're right. It's like an extreme version of those enemies, and it works in a similar way. Hit it with enough pyro attacks and it will change form, giving you an opportunity to strike. Now is also the perfect time to talk about an improvement to the boss tracking system. Starting in version 5.5, clicking on a boss icon on the map will allow you to more quickly navigate to its location.
Oh, nice. Well, that should make farming a lot easier.
All right, I'd say it's
Well, about time they add
for our
that.
first break.
Oh, wait, we forgot something important.
Oh, of course. The event wishes. In the first half of version 5.5, we'll have event wishes from Veresa and Xianyun.
The leaks were right.
Yansan will also enjoy a drop rate boost.
Okay,
Plus, a
and
new
she is
5-star
4-star. Okay.
catalyst, Vivid Notions will be featured on the weapon banner.
And in the second half of version 5.5,
Xianyun
we'll have
and
returning
Venti.
event wishes for Shilonen and Venti.
Oh,
All right,
Shilonen.
now we can
Okay.
actually take our first break. See you soon.
Wait, what's this?
沃鲁之邦是一个什么样的地方？
沃鲁之邦啊，是一个充满力量以及
What is
那么他们这个部族里面的人解决问题的哲学就是力大专飞。那我们在设计这个
Nah
地图的时候啊，就希望大世界
Nah, skip.
碰到跨越不了的悬崖，我觉得改变地形，等等等等。我加兔角龙猛烈的撞击做出来的。
那停，我觉得这段得卡掉。那这次做火山有什么灵感吗？
Nah.
山吧，就应该激烈。
Nah. Wait, how long is this break? Holy
传
smokes.
奇等着大家，也希望大家能够喜欢5.5版本的游戏。我觉得应该会喜欢吧。
Hello, travelers! Welcome back to the version 5.5 special program.
Welcome back. Does everyone still remember the volcanic eruption we saw earlier? Well, the eruptions are actually getting a lot more intense.
That seems like a bad omen.
Yeah, travelers will need to investigate the volcano to learn more. And to do that, travelers will need to wait for the right moment and head to the very top of a circular isle known as the Skyfire Circlet, which sits right above the volcano.
Wait, so does a volcano not lack like a weather effect and happens randomly every now and then?
Wow, is
it only tied to the
Once you make it to
story?
the top, you can use a special method to enter the volcano and follow a mechanical dragon into an underground ruin.
This is cool. That you enter a volcano, you discover this new area. That's cool. Okay, you're showing us the same thing again. This is wasting time. Okay, these two are new. That's about it.
Wow, it's so majestic. I thought the inside of a volcano would be nothing but lava and rock, but this place is more like a city.
There have long been legends in that land that speak
this
of a
is not a
sacred
city.
And a volcano. And that's exactly what this place is. It's the sacred city of Tolan, built by the Dragonborn of ages past.
Wow, the shattered sky looks so cool, and these mechanisms look so advanced.
Yeah, travelers might notice a certain resemblance to the secret source automaton. And that's because everything you see here, the secret source servants, the dragons circling the sky, the giant structures, are all relics from the age of the ancient dragons.
Those flying ones are called secret source dragon idols, right? Wow, we can actually ride them.
Oh, it's not a boss. It's a
Dragon
mount
technology is
ride
really
thing.
Impressive.
So unfortunately, due to the previous war between dragons and humans, along with years of abyssal corrosion, the city doesn't operate like it should.
The war between
That doesn't
dragons and
surprise me.
humans. What happened?
A few clues were revealed in Oshkanatland, but there are more secrets to uncover this time.
The
And
cracked
travelers
sky?
will need
Yeah, no, the cracked sky doesn't impress me because I'm inside a volcano. I expect it.
the help of a very special Saurian along the way.
Ooh, I'm guessing
Ours.
that means it's time for another adventure with Little One?
Absolutely, that's right. Travelers might remember that during the Cinder City World Quest in version 5.2, a mysterious Dragonborn said venturing to a sacred city was the key to dispelling the Flame Lord's blessing and unraveling the mysteries surrounding Little One. I know a lot of people can't wait to get to the bottom of that curse and learn more about the so-called Chosen of Dragons, and it looks like exploring this place might give you some answers.
Not just answers, but also rewards. A total of 400 Primo Gems in exploration mission rewards are up for grabs by exploring the new 5.5 regions. These rewards will be available through version 5.6, so don't miss out.
2 whole patches to do it.
All right, let's get into the version 5.5 events.
Yes, similar to the
No, Mevwika didn't do that. She only did that crack for that one moment where she saved our asses. And then this guy kind of just fixed itself. And that moment, well, she did it in 2 moments in the Archon quest, from what I remember. It's not a
Sacred
permanent
Dragon
thing.
City,
The
our
sky just
first event
fixes
gives
itself.
travelers the chance to learn about Natlan's past.
Tournament of Glory and Bloom. So it's a competition.
Yeah,
Okay.
the name of the event is a reference to the Bloomflower Trials, a kind of competition that hasn't been held in Natlan for a long time.
Ooh, mysterious. So why is it being held now after so much time?
Well, the main reason is to help an ailing Saurian.
Oh, the little Tepetnosaur wearing the hat.
Yeah, he's a brave little Saurian who contracted a rare illness during the fight against the Abyss. So the trials
That's
team wanted to help a professional
unfortunate.
Saurian vet, Aoife.
Hey, Cuckoo's there too.
Of course, he's Aoife's assistant after all, and a very capable one at that.
No way, bro!
Yes way, bro! According to Aoife, if we want to save this Saurian, we need to collect sacred flame crystals, a special resource that can be obtained when tribes fight against each other.
What do we
during
think
the
about
Bloomflower
Aoife?
Trials.
Oh, I would do
They made him more cowboyish, so kind of like Chasca in a sense. He's okay.
Anything to help that little guy.
I know. And luckily, the 6 tribal chiefs agree. But that's not the only purpose of the tournament. Malika sees it as a chance for a different kind of competition to unite her people. And she's even funding the event herself.
Huh. So if all 6 tribes are participating, I wonder which team the Traveler will join. How does that work?
Oh, right. Let me explain the event gameplay.
Take it away.
This event has 2 different kinds of gameplay. The Bloomflower Trials and Saurian Treasure Seeker. In the Bloomflower Trials, travelers will fight alongside their companions in an inter-tribal competition that puts their offensive and defensive capabilities to the test. For example, this is an offensive battle with Mualani. In offensive battles, you need to break through the enemy's defensive barriers to capture their stronghold. Your allies will provide valuable support on the battlefield. Use their skills to your advantage to complete various stage events and seize the enemy's main base.
And this one with Veresa must be a defensive battle.
That's right. In defensive battles, you need to prevent your flag from being destroyed and work with your allies to protect your base.
Wow, so it's a true standoff between the tribes.
Uh-huh. In this event, when you're competing, you're having fun.
Okay, so what about the Saurian Treasure Seeker?
Basically, travelers need to guide Saurians on a treasure hunt by switching the indicated direction at various intersections while collecting treasure and avoiding hazards along the route, like hilly trail patrols and lava eruptions.
Ooh, looks fun.
Plus, different Saurians have different abilities, so make sure to choose the best route. Oh, I should also mention, completing this event will give travelers the chance to invite Aurora onto their party.
Right.
Version 5.5 also has other exciting events in store. The first one is a more light-hearted co-op event. Travelers can either randomly match with other players or team up with friends.
Co-op with friends is always so fun.
Yeah, in this event, the goal is to collect as many adventure coins as possible. Interact with item boxes scattered around the challenge arena to obtain key resources to secure victory.
Oh, so the items help you mess with other players and prevent them from earning points?
Yeah, that's right. Plus, everyone has a designated character, so make sure to use their skills to your advantage.
Whoa, 4
Okay.
Malikas? I can't even tell them apart. So I guess if you're gonna mess with another player, then you better target
Hey,
the right
Derp.
one.
Oh, definitely, especially because rewards are on the line.
So this next event looks like it takes place at the People of the Springs.
That's right. It's called Rhythm Ball Metzli. Mualani invited the Traveler to her tribe for a special music festival. Shilonen and Mizuki are going to be there too.
Sounds nice and relaxing. I feel like Shilonen needs that in her life.
True. In this event, the goal is to strike incoming balls with the paddle to smash the blocks. The paddle's element changes.
Well,
based
that
on the
one's a
character's
little bit
elemental
more
type, so you can
unique.
even trigger elemental reactions. All you need to do is hit the ball to the beat.
Although
to
we've
defeat the
played
boss.
we've played this something similar
So,
before.
Unlimited Fighting Championship features
In
5 stages of
Inazuma.
high difficulty combat challenges. Each stage is divided into 2 halves. In the first half, you need to follow the directions specified in the challenge to earn buffs, which should give you an edge in the second half as you face off against formidable bosses. Your chosen difficulty determines the max HP of the bosses.
Wait, 9,999 times HP multiplier? Is that even possible to defeat?
Well, let's just say the highest difficulty doesn't take the word challenge lightly.
Okay, well, this next event has
Okay.
to do with artifacts. So within the event period, you can earn
An
double the artifact
impossible
drops.
challenge?
So if you need to do some artifact farming, don't miss out. Travelers can
Wait,
also
what?
look
Wait,
for
wait, wait,
artifacts.
wait.
So within the event period, you can earn double the artifact drops. So if you need to do some artifact farming, don't miss out. Travelers can also look
That's a
forward to
first.
new artifact domain and 2 new artifact sets in version 5.5.
Nice. Double drops are here just in time.
Yep, and plus, I heard the Long Night's Oath set tells the story of light keepers who fought against the Abyss in Nodcry.
Light keepers.
That is a
Wow.
first.
Nodcry seems so
I'll give them
mysterious.
credit for that
Lore
one.
keepers, get your pens ready.
Absolutely. So be sure to check out the story behind the artifact set if you're interested. All right, moving on to Repertoire of Myriad Melodies.
Ooh, are we getting a rhythm
What is
game?
this?
Absolutely. Certain Natlan OSTs will now be available in the game.
Cool, I'm sure people are
Okay.
waiting for that.
Future updates will continue to add more music. In addition, Natlan and Venti-inspired score themes will be added to the Treasure of Myriad Melodies shop, so check them out if you're interested. Plus, in the new update, you can now play the rhythm game in the Serenity Pot.
Nice.
Version 5.5 is also adding new
Wait, you couldn't play that in the Serenity Pot? I mean, this when you go inside the Serenity Pot, you're super restricted to begin with. So that's probably good, but they should allow more things in the Serenity
permanent
Pot.
envisaged echoes challenges for Venti and Dia. Complete them to earn their corresponding echoes.
Ooh, Dia's flames are so cool. Oh, and Venti's echoes look like feathers in Cecilia's. Very fitting.
So check them out if you're interested.
Yeah, and good luck with the challenges.
Travelers can also look forward to some Genius Invocation TCG updates, including new character
Mm-hmm.
and action cards.
So don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans.
All right. Next up on the agenda is
Our break for the 3rd redemption code. See you on the other side, travelers.
Today's goal is to get moving and burn fat.
Okay, moving on.
Just follow Coach Yan-san. Are we ready? Let's go.
That means you're
Gotta
winning,
warm
right,
up those
Derp?
muscles.
Let's move on. How long is this one?
You're amazing, Coach.
There we go.
Welcome back.
Woo! Let's jump right into some system optimizations.
Oh boy.
First, the Sanctifying Elixir, which travelers can use to generate artifacts, now has a guarantee.
Ooh, what kind of guarantee?
So starting in 5.5, for artifacts defined with Sanctifying Elixir, as you raise them to maximum level, at least 2 substat enhancements along the way are guaranteed to be applied
The only reason they're doing it is because other gacha games do it now. They're just catching up to them.
to your targeted substats. Hopefully, this improves the leveling experience.
Yeah, definitely sounds like it'll be easier to get the artifact you're aiming for.
Yeah, about
This
time.
next update should also be useful. In version 5.5, the treasure compass will now be able to detect more treasure locations, including the new kind of Manitus in the Collective of Plenty region.
Oh, nice. So that should make it easier to farm those primo gems.
Exactly. Plus, in addition to the boss tracking update we mentioned earlier,
Good.
there will also be updates to the mail system, so be sure to check out the developers' discussion for further details.
Okay, we're not going into details for that.
We also have a piece of out-of-game news to share. So, Genshin Impact is teaming up with Seagate to release an external SSD.
Oh.
Let's take a closer look at the collab.
It's Sino related? Why him? Why him? Bruh. I guess there's some people excited for that. And making it an electrical character makes sense, I guess. I'll give it that, because it's an electrical device. Just him? Not a waifu?
And with that,
That's
we've made
lame.
it all the way through our version 5.5 travel guide.
Only one design?
It's time for us to sign off.
At least balance
But
it
guys,
out.
it's
Do one
been
husbando
so
and one
fun. We
waifu.
hope you've enjoyed it. We've really enjoyed seeing all of this new stuff that's about
Bruh.
to come out. I'm really excited for the updates to the permanent content, particularly the echoes. I think that looks awesome.
Definitely.
I'm really excited to see which other characters are going to have echoes. I was thinking if Veresa has one, it's got to be food themed, right? It's going to be
absolutely.
like mini donuts or
Tacos?
yeah, to tacos, just like flying out of the back of her.
I mean, that sounds delicious. Well, you wouldn't want them to drop, though, you know.
No, I'm sure she'll still
Okay,
eat them.
what are-
Totally.
okay.
3-second rule.
Is that
I'm
it?
super excited for everyone to get the chance to meet Veresa and have fun with her in game, learn a little bit more about her. I don't know, can't wait. And I'm still thinking a little bit about just that sacred city of Tolan, learning more about that. It just seems super interesting to just explore this whole different world within a world in a way. So
exciting.
Yeah, well, it's time for us to say goodbye. So bye, travelers. See you in game.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, well, that was about it. I'm glad I sped through that. It was... I mean, there's definitely stuff that looks kind of cool and whatnot, and like, you know, character designs are... It is what it is. I mean, a lot of people do hate on Veresa for the same reasons that have been going on since the debut of, honestly, Sumeru. And then again, Notlin, because she's pale. People were calling her... that, even though I don't think she is, and all that stuff, but like whatever. The new areas look cool, particularly going inside that volcano. I will be fair, that is cool. They didn't clarify if the volcano erupting was like gonna act like it was weather or if it was tied to story. If it's just tied to story, I'm gonna call it lame. But if it's like weather and every now and then rocks in the area start falling down on you, you take damage, that's cool. If it's like that, if it's like the latter, that would be cool. So it wasn't clear if that was the case or not. So if it's just tied to story, it's lame. Honestly, just lame. And what else? I don't like the dinosaur features. Because it's just locked to the area. I'd wish if it was to be a thing, it should be available in all of Teyvat. You should be able to like capture one of those dinos and then just be able to like summon them at will anywhere in Teyvat, so that you're able to traverse all of Teyvat at your own convenience. Them not doing that is actually honestly very stupid and very anti-consumer, or very not good for the players. And it also forces you to pull for the new Notlin characters, which I don't like. Because if you want to be able to traverse the new area conveniently, you need to do it with, you need to pull Veresa or Ian Sen, and I'm just so done with them forcing that on us. That should just be a feature for all characters if you're going to implement that. Anyways, definitely had some good stuff, but overall pretty mid in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Peace.